Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
A good pickup there, a 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And the Cardinal
from the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray, that is caught inside the 5.
Murray's pass.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Arizona.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The try here for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He'll find Vaughn complete out of the backfield.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. A run for Nick Chubb. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Brandon,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Number 10.
DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Evans. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Johnson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't work.
lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Murray's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. They run again on first down, Chubb.
Chubb again.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
At the Bucs' 22-yard line.
Here's Murray. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Chubb. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Murray's pass.
DeAndre Hopkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
First down. Here's Burrow. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down at the 28. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. He's got Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
That's caught at the 25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. From the gun, Murray going for it all. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Blankenship out for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
Burrow on play action. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
On the handoff.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
That's good.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and is much more successful as well.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Makes it 3rd.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Screen play, Johnson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Steps away. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Kyler Murray sacked. A loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. It's Medina. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Murray's pass.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And a short gain down to about the 33. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Murray's pass. Complete to Nick Chubb.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And it's
Now Murray.
down.
Buying time to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 21.
From the 4, it's second and a couple. Now Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. Charles, you'd said the magic number. And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. Nick Chubb with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
At their own 28-yard line.
With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Complete to Kerryon Johnson. It's a gain of 2.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Now Burrow on 1st down. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And Burrow going to throw again. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Number 16.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Complete.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
6 yards.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Intercepted by the Cardinals.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski told your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he hadn't made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb, and able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, His 21st touchdown of the season, and the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he finds Gronk. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Rob Gronkowski.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.